Taking your dog for a walk should be a pleasurable experience, but sadly that's not the case for Angela Hockley of Swindon and her 2 Jack Russells.
They don't seem to like other dogs too much. How long have you had the problem?
Ever since I got Patch, which was about 1.5 years ago, I got him to keep her company in the day while I'm at work. And he's been aggressive ever since I got him, and she seems to have joined in now as well.
So what have you tried to do about it?
Everything really. I've tried telling him off, and I've tried ignoring it. I've tried various sorts of leads and collars, but nothing really seems to have worked.
I don't think we're going to get anywhere with them together. So we're going to have to work with them one at a time and manage their introductions to other dogs. So let's put Spice in the car for now, and we'll see how bad Patch is on his own these days. Nice, Patch.
Thank you.
We'll see you later, Spice, maybe.
Come on, Spice, in.
Hey. OK, Angela, we've got the dreaded Patch on his own now.
Yes.
And we've got, obviously, control problems with him walking on a lead. So what I suggest we do is we get him under control a bit better with one of these, which is a head collar system. And this will also help when we need to control him when we start to introduce him again to other dogs. So let's fit this onto him here. Patch, come here, son. There's a good boy. And the idea is that this fits over his nose and enables you to manage his head more effectively. And if you turn his head, then the rest of him's got to follow. And we just do it up at the back there. The lead attachment point here is under the chin. Some of the pressure, when he does hit the end of the lead, is transferred to the back of his neck here. And that gives him a little signal that says, relax. It's a sort of a reflex that persists from when he was a puppy, and his mum used to pick him up by the scruff of the neck, and that said, just relax so I can carry you around and take you to safety. So at the very time when he's most aroused and charging into other dogs, you've got the 2 signals you want, which is one that you're in control, and the other to relax. The next piece of equipment is this extendable lead, because what this will do is confuse him to some extent about whether he's on or off lead. We know he's pretty good off lead, so if he believes that he's got freedom to run, he's likely to be a little bit more circumspect. What you mustn't worry about is that you're losing control of him. You're not. You've got just as much control of him at any distance when he's on this. So we attach this extendable lead to his head collar, take your one off. I've now got complete control of him, and what I'd like to do now is demonstrate what we do as regards introducing him to other dogs and hopefully teaching him some better manners.
The effect is instant. Little Patch is no longer aggressively pulling on the lead. Instead, he's much calmer and relaxed in his meetings with other dogs.
So, well, what do you think of that little demonstration?
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's just really just letting him know that it's okay to go and meet other dogs instead of frustrating him and holding him back.
Yes, I see.
And with the extendable lead, you've got just as much control on him at distance as you would have by trying to hold him close and hold him back. And if you need to just calm him down a little bit, just put your thumb on the brake there, and it just stops him and reminds him, and then he's calmer, and then he goes in and says hello and does normal doggy sniffy greetings. You want to have a go?
Yes. Okay.
Off you go.
Come on, boy.
Nice and relaxed. Now stop, stop. That's it, well done. Good shot, excellent. Get your finger ready on the brake, that's it. That's well done. Well done. Good boy, you're a good boy, you are.
Time for your letters now then, and to put your pet problems right, Peter Neville is with us once again. Alison Hicks has written to us, Peter, with a lovely photo of her cat, Turbo, who is the biggest scaredy cat in the world, she says. Whenever he hears a noise or sees a sudden movement, he jumps out of his skin, even if he's fast asleep on my lap. If strangers enter the house, she writes, he's out of the cat flap faster than they can catch him.
So that's where
a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's where the name Turbo comes from.
Yes.
Well, again, we've got an animal here that's being reinforced for the behaviour that we don't want. And with cats, they are flight animals, which means their first reaction is to run away things that they're scared of. And the difficulty is that the more successful they are, the more relief they get from what they see as a threat, you know, the relief from avoiding it, the more they tend to use that flight behaviour with other things which actually really aren't threatening at all. And the more spirals downwards as the cat becomes less and less competent and virtually anything unusual spooks them. So what we find really helps with cats is to say, OK, let's have a period where we're going to deny you the opportunity to escape. So we house him in here and we arrange for people to call and for things to go bang and so on. So we don't have the visitors rushing up to him, trying to be nice to him or anything like that. He's ignored in the pen, but his running away strategy isn't working. And so what he tends to do is sit there and take stock and say, well, you know, OK, really, there's no harm to this event. And the nice thing is that cats, as much as they fall into this sort of incompetence and nervousness very easily, they can be brought back to a level of confidence simply with this type of approach. So a few controlled exposures to visitors, to things going bang, and Turbo will soon be a purring Turbo.
That's just about it from us for this programme, in fact for the series. My thanks to you, Peter, and of course to all the contributors on the programme, but especially the animals. We hope you've enjoyed watching the series, and take care of your pets. Bye-bye.